was sitting here thinking, first of all, I want to say it's amazing how when you just sitting still, meaning you calm in your being, you silent in your being, you at peace in your being, and you at one with everything. And sometimes we have those moments as glimpses. Sometimes we hold those moments for a moment. And for some of us, we can sit in that moment all day throughout the day. If it don't fit, don't force it. But everybody fits somewhere in there, you know. But in those moments, you know, everything is crystal clear. That filter is open and everything is flooding. And ain't no telling what may be coming in according to where we may be at those times. That window, and I'm gonna use that metaphorically, that window of opportunity happens. And how we walk through it, you know, or that portal of opportunity happens, you know, or that mind gate of opportunity happens. And we're able to walk through it. But those be beautiful moments because depending on where you go, when it take you where it's gonna take you, and what you hear when you're there, what you see when you're there, what you experience when you're there, what you feel when you're there. And all this is taking place in our mind. For those who conscious of it. And for those who not, it'll make more sense to you if I refer to it as a dream. But you don't have to be asleep for this to take place. It just depends on your spiritual development, you know. And your ability to be conscious of it when it's happening. I'll say that too. It's a lot of little factors that play a part, but most of all consciousness. But we always getting glimpses. We always getting glimpses. We always getting peeks into the divine. How can we not? It's part of our nature. It's part of our essence. It is the base and foundation of who we are, regardless of how we appear here. But those be beautiful moments. But I travel, you know, cause like I say, it ain't no telling where we might travel to. But I always find myself traveling through different timelines of my childhood and phases, you know, of growth that I was in during different times of walking through the valley of my darkness, you know. And it's a beautiful thing to, when we come back to the sphere of here on this mental and mental composition. You can come back with something, you know. You can come back with something. You can come back, you know, with something, whether it's a word or whatever it may be, because it's going to resonate different for everybody, you know. But if you're working on yourself, it's a beautiful work. If you're tapping into your records, you know, your imprints. It's a beautiful reading. You hear me? Okay, what's a minute to let that ripple? If you tap into your records, it's a beautiful reading. Because it ain't nothing like being able to read ourselves, you know? And if life is a school, we can go through it all till we leave here. Or we can grow through it all and leave here. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. But everybody can't go. But we all gotta come here to be here. I say that because we all old enough to know that although we get older, and although we get older with age, that don't mean that we all necessarily grow older with age, you know. And it ain't wise to spend too much time, you know, in childishness, you know, when we're adults, you know, and that's gonna hit different for each and every one of us. I could say I spent too much time in certain aspects of childishness, you know. So it's not a judgment; it's just an observation for us to be more aware and mindful of how we moving, when we moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's important to me because out of everything I do, at any point in my life, you see, because like I said, although we get older with age, don't necessarily mean that we growing older with age. And there, not to get biblical, because I'm not a Christian, but there's a scripture that say when I was a child, I did things as a child, but once I became an adult, I put childish things away. How does that apply to us right now in any area of our life? You hear me? But out of everything I do what I'm supposed to be doing. If not, I would be doing something else. And anything that I do nothing that I don't want to do. And to me, I think there's no greater space or there's no greater place of freedom in that. Now, play it back for yourself as you need to and apply it to yourself as you choose to. But it works, you know. And it take work. Ain't that's why we here? Personal development, you know. But it's about who we are when nobody watching. You know, how much are we working on ourselves when nobody watching? And this is the evidence of how I work on me when nobody watching. You know, I do my best when nobody watching. I'm at my best when nobody watching. I feel good when nobody watching. I think my highest when nobody watching. I behave my best when nobody watching. I use all my experiences to be a better person, to have better experiences. Not only to have better experiences for myself, to assist others to have better experiences for themselves. You know, I ain't been perfect, but I've been me. You don't listen, you're gonna miss it. I'm gonna say it again. I ain't been perfect, but I've been me. And by being me, I've been the best example for me that I could be to you. So I got the antidote because I am an antidote. I experienced a lot of poison and I survived it. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. But everybody ain't dealt with the same kind of poison. So you gotta know who you, I say that to say this, you gotta know who you for, cause everybody not for you, and you not for everybody. You know, we can love everybody all we want, but that don't mean we for everybody, and everybody not for us. And I don't mean that in no twisted or distorted or dysfunctional type of way. It's just a human nature type of thing. You hear me? Everybody not vibrating in the same wavelengths, you know. But, you know, love is the highest frequency of all. So, you know, we ain't gotta vibe with all beings, the love all beings. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. Cause anything else will stunt your growth. Trust me. Everything included, family. Everything included. Don't get distracted by the lessons that's needed for you to need fewer lessons. They're necessary. You hear me? See, I don't know who you are when nobody watching. That's why I don't never attempt to be nothing other than myself. Because when everybody is watching, it's gonna matter. I don't know who you are when nobody watching. But it's gonna matter when everybody is, you hear me? So I hope it matter to you. You heard? I hope it matter to you. This for those of us, you know, who not only not only getting older with age, we growing older with age. You know, those are the people that I come sit here and use my time, energy, effort, my wisdom, my experiences, you know, my resources to do this for. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. You hear me? Yeah, it's bigger than us. That's why I do it. Who are you? Who are you, man? What type of antidote has the poison of your life experiences allowed you to be into the life of those that you come into contact with? You know, who are you when nobody watching? You know, I'm called by many names, but I'm authentically me. Yeah, I'm known as Sawo. It's been an honor to be here. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. You know, life is a school. You hear me? And we got different classes to attend to. You hear me? I get it. Feel good for no reason at all. Stillness, good things, love and light, health and wholeness to the cosmic conscious family and soul tribe. New subscribers, welcome to the family. I appreciate y'all. Slowly but surely, we're gonna keep growing. Tonight's emoji will be, we just came out of Mother's Day, so we're gonna put a rose or some type of flower, boo. We're gonna put some type of flower, tulip or whatever y'all want to put a flower, man. So something to represent the maternal essence, the divine feminine, you know, motherhood, because that's the only way any of us get here, you hear me? So forth and so on, whatever it means to you. put some type of flower or rose or something in the comment section, and that's gonna be the raffle submission. Otherwise, thanks for the likes, comments, questions, comments. I appreciate y'all who comment and answer some of the questions that I may ask in the times that I do, or present me with questions. You hear me? Because I do interact with the community. Those who interact with me, if you know, you know, without explaining. You hear me? But I ain't gonna go to Rumble. We're gonna put some type of flower in the comment for the raffle submission. And until we do it again, my name is Saul. It's an honor being here. Love, family.